Hey, this is Kurt Corte with a quick recap on the recent uptick in activity over the Atlantic and how this will impact our surf outlook over the coming days. After what was a historically bad July for many locations, fueled partially by the absence of any tropical cyclone activity throughout the whole month of July, we've more recently seen an uptick in activity over the Atlantic. The most obvious system we'll be watching over the next couple days is going to be Tropical Storm Earl, which is formed in the western Caribbean Sea. The system is expected to take a westerly track towards the coast of Belize and the Yucatan Peninsula before tracking into the southern Bay of Campeche later on this week. That track isn't exactly favorable to send surf to spots along the Gulf Coast, but we'll be keeping an eye on it over the next few days for any uptick in swell as we head through the rest of the week. Prior to the system moving into the Caribbean Sea, we saw an area of enhanced trade winds over the Atlantic earlier in the week, and those trade winds have sent a little bit of east-southeast swell to the southeastern coast and to Florida, and that's going to result in a fun amount of surf for those spots as we head through the middle and into the second half of the week. Nothing overly significant. However, it does look like fun summertime surf for mini breaks. In addition to Tropical Storm Earl, we'll be watching a developing area of low pressure over the northwest Atlantic over the next 24 to 36 hours. The system is expected to interact with high pressure over northeastern Canada to set up an area of 20 to 30 knot winds directed back towards the U.S. East Coast. Those winds will set up an increase in wind swell and swell, primarily from spots along the Outer Banks northward up into the northeastern U.S. as we head through the middle and second half of the week, with surf potentially even lingering into the weekend as well. It's also interesting to note that same area of low pressure is going to send an out-of-season swell towards Europe several days down the road. For more details on how the area of low pressure in the northwest Atlantic and Tropical Storm Earl will impact our surf, be sure to check out your Surfline forecast for your area for more details. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you in the water.